Hello everybody and welcome to today's Hobby Night live stream. We're back in Rogue Trader and I am ready to begin the DLC. Now there is a smidge that we need to take care of on the spaceport before we go do that. Because I want to get Jae, or Jae, I think is how you pronounce her name actually. So I'd like to pick up Jae. We need to retrieve Heinrichs because I want my pretty boy around. He is the one that I plan to seduce, and therefore he must be around. Now, I want to just let you guys know the last time, if you've been following along with this this particular series, you might be going, Angela, weren't you in combat? And yes, I was. I was in combat the last time that you saw me. However, I went ahead and I did that combat off camera to go ahead and just take care of it because I knew I'd immediately level up afterwards and I didn't want to waste time on doing that on screen. So I went ahead and just concluded the combat. It was actually very easy. Kabbalah kicked complete ass. God, I love her so much, which is why I'm really excited to begin her DLC today. So we have three main things we need to do. I know that off to the side with this guy here, First Mate Dagon, I believe we have a little cutscene event type thing. Kind of like what I believe happened with the carnival barker, so we're gonna take care of that real fast. Oh, apparently I left something over here. Oh, there's a heavy thug of Abner that I forgot to loot. We'll go grab him, and then we need to go back to the bar, I believe, where we can find Jae. Then we can head to the spaceport, and I believe we'll just auto run into Heinrichs. So, that is the hope. That is the goal for today, and I just want you to know that I'm feeling very Rogue Trader because I prepared for myself a lovely snack of berries, and I don't know, I was eating some of them beforehand and I was like, oh, yes, Rogue Traders would dine on such fine, delightful, fresh berries. So enjoy that today. We're gonna have fun. First things first, let's go find this dude that I didn't loot. Oh, this was the guy that Abelard cut the head off of. It was very majestic. He does have some nice heavy armor on him. I think we're fine. So now I believe we've looted everything. I did do a little bit of running around just to get all of the stuff that was available in the area, but we have, I believe if we just like literally, I think I can move it. Yep. If I do this and I like bring everybody, I think over here, we can run into this cutscene a bit and see what it's all about. Rejoice! Alright, hello First Master Dagon. The low hum of voices quiets, and a dozen gazes shift to you.
Oh, this is a long quest.
Oh, is it? Like, in a...
Just finish the conversation, you can come back later.
Oh, okay, cool. The tall man with the shaved head is rubbing his hands together nervously. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put an air of friendliness. Greetings! You must be... Lady Von Valencia, your ladyship! I heard about your arrival on Footfall, of course, about Lady Theodore's passing, but I wasn't told you're not on the list. But of course, that's not a problem, of course. Please come in. Chaplain is about to begin. And we're waiting for but one more attendee, you see. Fidelio. Without Fidelio, well, it's all for nothing. Mumbling, the man excuses himself and joins the other attendees.
Leave.
I will leave. Upon hearing the man's... Okay. Oh, I have some stuff. I'm going to leave. Can I do at least a look around?
Yeah, you can look around.
Okay, let's look around. So...
This is just a very long quest.
I understand.
You engage fully.
Got it. You catch sight of something odd. Before stepping away from you, the man gestures subtly to a nearby servitor, giving it some kind of command. The servitor quickly removes the bottles of the Amsec and glasses set out for the attendees from a nearby table. Interesting. The gathering you found yourself at seems refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations and the attendees' clothes speak of wealth. So does the location, which isn't far from the Liege's residence, but you notice that most of those gathered are rather imposing physiques. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they are covering the exit. a few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. I'm gonna leave.
You can come back later.
I'm not sure I can, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load
I
back...
kept telling her not to do this.
And that's absolutely fine. I didn't know what it was. That's the problem.
It's a long quest that if I tell you more than that, it spoils it.
I don't ask for more. I didn't realize it was that long of a quest. I know you said it was a quest, but I didn't realize it was a long one.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna ignore that. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna go loot this body, and we're gonna go pick up Jae.
I tread a path unexplored.
There we go. And now I need to go to the bar. I don't want to go to the Legis Palace. I need to go to the rest of Footfall. So let's head over here. And leave this area. I have tried strawberries dipped in dark chocolate. And they're fine. The problem is I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. I actually prefer them in white chocolate. I just don't like the bitterness of dark chocolate. Alright, we need to go to the rest of Footfall. I believe we want to go to... Is it in the Shadow Quarter? Is that where the...
No.
Void Dog...
Martyr's Endurance.
Martyr's Endurance.
Yep.
Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot it has technically a different name. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Ignore that very heretical sounding speech that I just gave. Alright, I think somewhere she'll be in here.
She'll be around the main bar.
Got it, okay. Let's see, the main bar I think is over this way.
There she is. Is that not her?
No, I'm not seeing them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but there's a
Just
medikit
as
here.
I was taught.
Stuck to the plates are lumps of sawdust, toxic waste that is sometimes passed off as ordinary nutrition starch. Ew. Oh, there she is. No, that's a waitress.
Walk around the bar, please.
Okay.
Turn the camera so we can see the bar. This would assist. I thought she was there. Let's go all the way.
The world
there she is.
trembles beneath my feet.
That's why I kept telling you, go around the bar.
I understand, so sorry.
You have no idea. I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
That woman has my hairstyle.
Jae Heydari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Oh, she's fast.
Don't think so, Ashmag.
My favorite Chaos Space Marine Legion, obviously, it is the Emperor's Children.
And tell
Very
Falco to
closely
come
followed,
himself next
like
time.
very, very closely followed by Death Guard.
Heydari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met
wonder what she's so
somewhere
sad about.
before?
The woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk, and you notice the 2 empty bottles that had been keeping her company before you arrived. You look completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. Or sorry, she looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity. For only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
She smiles somewhat groggily as she examines you over the glass that's raised to her lips. I am rogue trader Angela von Valencia.
Von Valancius. My deepest, humblest regards, your ladyship. I never would have imagined I'd be standing at the bar, in the Amasekos, next to an honest-to-God Emperor rogue trader.
This is the proper way somebody should be like about how when they meet me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
In real life.
Not in real life. No, as a rogue trader though, yes. Not in real
Jae
life.
Heydari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
We all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
It depends. What's your predicament?
I have heard a great deal about how open-minded the members of the von Valancius dynasty are, and Lady Theodora especially.
Oh. And, what exactly do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladium, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to
Nice.
drop
I hope you
by
enjoyed
one
it.
dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters.
Alpha Legion's really good.
Pound it
Iron
into
Warriors
the
are
team's
also
heads
really good.
that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
I just played, so when I got back into 40k after an extended time away from it with 8th edition, I went Death Guard, so I played a lot of them. And then of course, I do just so enjoy the Emperor's Children and their devotion to excess. It's great. I love it. I'm also very biased right now. Emperor's Children are very much on my mind because not only am I reading Fulgrim right now in the Horus Heresy, obviously they have the new models that are supposed to be coming in 2025. I was really sad that we didn't get to see any of those, and the latest preview, which if you missed, you can go watch later on demand on the channel if you want to after this is done. But yeah, I'm very biased towards Fulgrim and his boys right now. Jae appears to be serious operator on Footfall. The Liege's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jae is encroaching on his turf. If Vlad is not responsible for the disappearance of Jae's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. See, I suspect that Vlad wants to keep the cargo out of your hands, and I want to put him in his place. If the Liege is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron. I'm not interested. I wish to ask a few questions. I'm just going to become her patron. If the Liege is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted. Right. Here. That's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Okay, so I gotta go do her quest before she'll come with me. That makes sense.
She's gonna come with you.
Oh, she's gonna... Oh, does she go to my ship?
I think so.
Okay, because she says she's gonna meet me in the Shadow Quarter.
Oh, okay, you gotta do that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I think I just gotta go do that.
Don't worry about that. You're not gonna be using her.
Okay.
It's up to you. I know you wanted to get to the DLC and it's what you've been promising, but if you want to go against
No, you're right. I absolutely agree. Okay, so we've activated that at least, so we can do that. Let's go... I'm gonna make sure I have not left anything in here. I have not. Okay, cool. So
yeah, you have to have a fight and such if you go down there then.
Ah. Is it a super... Do you remember if it's a long one?
Consider we're trying to get to the DLC, yes.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry, just trying to make an emphasis of we did promise and advertise.
Yes,
and
DLC. No,
thumbnail and
I
describe and-
I did.
Seize the opportunity.
Alright. Oop. Alright. I would like to go to the docks. Because we need to go and meet the leader of the assassins. Alright. Here's my ship. Also, did I get everything here? I absolutely did not. What is this? Oh, that's that one thing that I haven't been able to unlock yet.
I think it's 4213.
4213? Oh my gosh, let's go try it out.
The world will bow.
Was, I think over here. Right? Yes. There's also the ship. Heck yeah. Alright, where is this thing doodle that I just saw? Ah, over here. Okay.
Sorry, it's 3541.
Alright. 3. Nope. 3. Can I not click the 5?
I don't know.
Intriguing.
Have you scooted over close enough to see?
I think. Yeah, I think I'm as close as I can get. And I can click. I clicked 3. 4. 1. Oh, now 5's going. Okay, weird. Okay, so let's do that. I see. I think what happened is I had previously clicked 1 at another time, and it had, that was the one. Okay, so 3, 5, 4, 1.
There's a note that points you to a book of scripture that you find at the base of the statue in the main courtyard. And then you use that note to figure out which verses it's referring to, and that gives you the code.
Ah, okay, cool. I probably picked that up because I've literally picked up like everything off it, but I don't think I realized
Tread a path unexplored.
that was what I was looking for in that. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Now, we don't care about talking to Opticon. Do I not leave from the dock? I would assume
You
that
go to your shuttle here. It's near the Mechanicus guy.
Ah, yes. Oh, hey, look, and there's Heinrichs. A familiar figure turns to you. Heinrichs van Kalox, interrogator of the Ordo Zeno. He bows his head respectfully. Lord Captain. Honored interrogator. What a surprise. Did you perchance leave something in your cabin? Not at all, First Officer Wersian. I'm not in the habit of leaving a trail, but I thank you for your concern. Yay! Okay, give him a dazzling smile. Master Van Kalox, I knew you couldn't resist my charms. Adira stares at you in bewilderment, then at Heinrichs, then bites her lip and snickers gleefully. Heinrichs momentarily closes his eyes, as if your first remark has thrown him off and made him forget the speech he prepared. Rogue traitor. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Rykad Minors. I also received some information that my agents regarding the movements and actions of the enemy of humanity, including the Xenos that we're assuming were involved in the theft of the star, According to their findings, the threat now hangs over other worlds. This time, yours, Lord Captain. Oh my god, my worlds are under threat? No! Oh, Stuart, thank you. I really enjoyed being back on No Rules Barred. If you guys haven't heard already or seen the video yourselves, yes, I got to play actually 2 games with the folks over at No Rules Barred. It was amazing. I had an absolute blast doing so. One of them is a public game that you can find currently over on their channel, and I would highly encourage you to go check that out. It's a very fun game. The other one is a Patreon exclusive one, so if you are a patron of No Rules Barred, you'll be able to watch that as well. I believe it's out already, so I think you can watch like both of them right now, but I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't cancel me if I'm wrong, I guess. But yeah, so that was really exciting. They reached out recently and I was like, hell yeah, I'd love to come back. That would be fantastic. So I got to play with a bunch of them, as well as a bunch of people that I hadn't met before. So that was really cool. So met a bunch of new people, got to reconnect with like Sullivan and all of them, and it was great. Yeah, I'm super thrilled. I'm super thrilled, and I hope that this means that like, one, that I can come back on more, but you know what? Fingers crossed for Adam, right? It's, from what I've seen, it's a really good one. Okay, good. It is out already. I thought it was. I think I remembered Terry telling me that it was going out. They were both going out simultaneously, but I wasn't 100% sure. The Patreon one was really fun. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. What I will just say is a unique script, and if you guys are fans of Red Dwarf, you'll very much enjoy it because it's based on that, and that's as much as I will say, because obviously I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it was a blast getting to film with everybody. I will say also, what an early morning. I was that, like, if you guys heard me like a week or two ago where I was talking about how I was up at like 2 a.m. doing some recording, that's why. All right, my lords are not my lords, I'm sorry, my worlds are under threat. He clears his throat and begins a pointedly official tone. By the order of Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calazar, whose duty it is to stand sentinel over the Kronos expanse, the rogue trader of House von Valencia is to take on board the agent of the Most Holy Inquisition and provide escort and support in deeds, great and small, that serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against its enemy. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency Calcazar. Adira's whisper is barely audible. All I got from it is that ridding ourselves of this snitch won't be easy. No. Game, I am smarter than that. I heard that. Well, I guess I can't really say no. I'm gonna step closer, lower my voice, and tell him I'm very glad to have him back. Thank you. Heinrichs gives you a ghost of a smile before his face takes on its usual expression. If duty has brought you aboard the rogue trader's ship once more, then such is the Emperor's will. Welcome back, Interrogator. Thank you, sister. It is an honor to be traveling with you, the blessed Adeptus Sororitas. I must also deliver this to you. Heinrichs pulls out a sealed letter. The Lord Inquisitor specified that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask that you read it as soon as you have the time. I've received a letter from the Lord Inquisitor, Xavier Calcazar. When I read this letter, I need all of you to close your eyes, keep the stream on, but close your eyes. You can't read the letter, so just listen to my voice as I read it to you, okay? But no one actually, like, physically read it. I don't want to break the rules, okay?
What?
There's a letter that Heinrich just gave me that is for my eyes only.
I see.
So I don't want to break the rules.
So no one else can.
So no one else can read the letter, so they all have to close their eyes. They can keep the stream on, they just have to close their eyes temporarily.
That makes sense.
That is everything for the time being. Are you headed to the ship, or do you still have business on Footfall? Whatever the case, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as part of your retinue. Get in my party. Adira, you're very lovely, but Oh,
There's a new psyker on the block.
There's a new psyker. Oh, we get to level him up. Woohoo! Alright, and then we are going to go ahead and head to our void ship. Boop, 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 boop. Every time she like... Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's systems is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready to onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. Ain't there always? Oh. Oh no, okay. Cassia makes a quick, nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double-check the route to Darganus and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Oh, that's unfortunate. Argenta angrily chops the air with the side of her palm. Delete! Warp storms are our enemy, just like the heretics and demons. It is a shame they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter. If only we could just shoot the warp storms. It's true. That would make everything much easier. We have a lot of really big guns in the Imperium. Now we can be certain that problems with the astropathic communication in the Chronos Expanse are no coincidence. There is a warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Von Valencia's Protectorate as soon as possible. I am talking about Janus, Dargonus, and Kiava Gamma. Charting new routes so they can be reached and restoring control will be necessary next step. Alright. Abelard, what is your opinion? Actually, I'll go through all this first. What would be the consequences of losing contact with these worlds? A world deprived of connecting with its neighboring system in the Chronos Expanse infrastructure can only rely on itself, and their capabilities are often limited. For example, Janus does not have a fleet of its own. Pirates, cultists, heretics, Xeno, anyone could prey on the helpless planet. The loss of communications is a threat to your position. A rogue trader with no protectorate to back them is one that grows weaker by the day. The Voxmaster is entirely correct. You are a rogue trader, Angela von Valencius, the successor to Theodora von Valencius, one of the most influential women this side of the Maw. But you are also new to the business of governing. Many will doubt your competence and try to carve up your protectorate so that they can snatch a piece of it for themselves. It is important to show your potential allies and foes that you are in control of the situation, which is why the sooner we reclaim these lost worlds, the better. All right, Abelard, I understand. A faint smile appears on Kabbalah's lips. If the faithless decide that your worlds are easy prey, that is good. You will find enough enemies in your domain then, and we will kill them. The Undying One will look upon us with approval. Alright, tell me about Janus. The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base capable of supplying the burgeoning protectorate and exporting provisions to outer worlds at the same time. Janus owes much of its prosperity to the governor's house of Viat. Under its leadership, the world has grown ever more prosperous year after year, securing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. What about Kiava Gamma? An industrial world, Kiava Gamma is being managed by the governor's house of Gaprak, and supplies your protectorate with rare mineral resources. Additionally, the planet's features an Adeptus Mechanicus we have a Manufactorum? Sick. That processes materials and prepares them for shipment. I love that I own my own... Well, I guess I don't own it, but, like, I have a Mechanicus Manufactorum on one of my planets. So that's pretty fucking cool. I'm such an awesome rogue trader! I say as I eat berries. I testify that Kiava Gamma is a world marked by the Omnissiah's patronage. By his grace, the manufactorums of the colony are inhabited by committed and industrious machine spirits. Mistress Ptolemy neglected to mention that the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum also supplies heavy machinery, from forage harvesters to vessel systems and components. Abelard turns his head on hard eyes on Heinrich. You display commendable knowledge of our world's manufacturing capabilities, Von Calix. Pleased to be of service. God, are these two men gonna just, like, loathe each other the entire time? It's gonna be hilarious. What do I need to know about Dragonus? Dragonus is the heart and soul of your protectorate. It is where the main administrative resources and storage facilities are. And so is the Von Valencia Palace. I have a palace? I hadn't even considered that. If you would like to know, this is where you will publicly accept your title of Rogue Trader. Dragonus is a major administrative hub that runs the cargo fleet and keeps track of finances. Abelard, what is your opinion? Which world should we deal with first? Yes. Abelard strokes his beard for a few seconds before giving a hesitant reply. Rediscovering the agri-world will supply your protectorate with something none of your servants can do without: sustenance. The importance of basic supplies should not be underestimated. Just look at Footfall in its current pitiful state. On the other hand, I am concerned by the rumors concerning Kiava Gamma. There have been no problems and Janus for many years, but something is very wrong with the industrial world right now. Delay may cost us the entire planet. I trust I do not have to explain the capital world. Losing it would make us a laughingstock to the other dynasties. Besides, the loss of chronicles and ledgers would spell a bureaucratic catastrophe. So all three systems are equally vital to the Protectorate. It falls to you to decide which should be brought into the fold before the rest, Lord Captain. Abelard, I literally asked your opinion on which we should deal with first, and you did not tell me that opinion. What do I have you here, Mr. Seneschal, for? No one knows. Very well. Our course is clear. My officers have any other issues that require my immediate attention? That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel and crew await your instructions and are ready to depart. Footfall immediately, should you so desire. Excellent. Alright, before we begin, Cassia had a level up, so let's go ahead and give her a rank. What is this? The Grand Strategist chooses one of the command tactic areas. For 1 round, all enemies in that area are forced to re-roll successful dodge and parry tests against all attacks. Any enemies that suffer damage and are left with less than 14 wounds immediately die. Oh. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactic areas, and for 1 round, all attacks by allies in the area inflicted the overwhelmed the overwhelmed effect on any enemies that fail willpower test resistance test for 1 round. Overwhelmed. The creature suffers a -5 ballistic skill test, a -25% rate of fire, and a -5 weapon skill. Additionally, melee creatures have their movement reduced by 1, and ranged creatures try to get behind cover. The creatures count as a melee creature if it has at least one melee weapon, and the additional effects do not work on some stronger enemies. Interesting. In this one, I choose an area, and all the allies in that area gain +3 armor, cannot be overpenetrated, gain immunity to being prone, and gain +0 deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries or receiving damage. Ooh. Okay, those are all very good. Let's check her navigator powers. Creatures in a 3x3 zone. Every creature in that is in it enters it, or begins their turn in the area, suffers 7 to 16 damage. The zone remains for 3 rounds. Oh my god, that's cool. Navigator Oh, so this is how you start making people move. Ah. God, she is really... Like, I really like Cassia. To be fair, when I played Dark Heresy, I think I played a Navigator.
Yep.
Because in Rogue Trader, I was the Seneschal, if I recall. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think so. And when I played Dark Heresy, I was a Navigator.
There are no Navigators in Dark Heresy.
Oh, well then was it Rogue Trader? Is that
yes.
the only... Okay, so then it must have been 2 different Rogue Trader games. Because I played a Seneschal in Rogue Trader, and I guess I played a Navigator in Rogue Trader. Both very fun classes. I like the Navigator a lot, though. The Eye was really fun to play with. What does Reveal the Light? Okay, that's not bad. That's a nice buff. Waking Nightmare. All enemies within the area suffer a negative 22 penalty to their willpower and toughness until the end. Oh, interesting. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. All incoming warp damage is increased by 22%, and other types of incoming damage are increased by 11%. Start of the turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. Oh. Interesting. So I have held in my gaze. Where's held? What is this one? Oh, that's the, okay. I do like the idea of this spreading. But I also really like the idea of this. Oh man, what good choices. Oliver, welcome. We are currently doing a small bit of leveling up before we jump into our DLC beginning, because we've gotten back onto the onto our voidship. Oh yes, Hosko, I am absolutely planning on romancing people in this game. I'm planning for this particular playthrough, because I'm playing very iconoclast dogmatic, I'm going to go for Heinrich. At some point, I'm going to play through and I'm going to do a chaos run. And I don't know who I might, like, seduce at that point, but that could be really fun. I wonder if you can, like, maybe I can play a guy and then I can, like, seduce Cassia. Turn her, like, warp obsessed or something. Corrupt the navigator. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. You know what? This is probably the better choice, isn't it? Spends all my movement points and I can no longer use the attacking ability in the current turn. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so this is like a full stop. Shuts her down. I'm gonna take it. I just feel like it's really good. All right, Heinrich. Good. You also... What does it recommend for you? Nothing. Let us go What is enfeeble? Till the end of combat, all targets within the area suffer -3 penalties, strength and agility, and a +7% increase on all incoming damage. Okay, that's fun. However, we can just inflame people. Until the end of combat, all burning effects will deal +12 more damage. Every burning creature in combat immediately suffers damage. Oh my god, yes. What is this? Yes. This psychic power can only target creatures suffering from more burn or burning. If the target is an ally, this psychic power deals no damage to it. Everyone adjacent to the target suffers the effects of ignite. And ignite is just, is that my basic? I think that's just my basic fire. No, pyromancy is my... Okay, what is molten beam? All creatures within the area, a straight line, 12 cell line, okay. So this would be a good way if they're all like in a straight line. I could just like all of them and warp burn them. All right, so I have this. I think. I'm gonna go for Firestorm. This just feels pretty good. Because I can set people on fire, including my allies. But I also can make it so that they no longer suffer the damage, but also don't stop burning, but then can spread. Like, I feel like this feels pretty strong. Alright, I think that's everybody who needs leveling up. Perfect. Oh, one thing we'll do real fast. We should check everybody's gear. Mostly for accessories, because I got some new capes and stuff. There's no heresy here right now. This is not a non-heretical playthrough. It's fine. It's fine. The heretical playthrough will happen at another time. Probably privately. And it'll be... I'm looking forward to it so much. Not to be said, though, that I'm not enjoying the heck out of this, because I am. Alright. Alright, what do you have for bracers right now? Parley and melee. I think I'm gonna do this. Well, the gloves allow the wearer to parry melee attacks with their ranged weapons using... You know what? I'm gonna keep that on her. I just feel like that's pretty good. Like, I haven't really been having her throw grenades very often. So... Okay. He has a necklace. Oh my god, I just realized I have sunglasses. These should go on Heinrich.
Yes.
The goggles grant the wearer +5 bonus to lore Xeno, and they also grant... Oh, yeah.
Put them on him.
I have.
Are they visible?
No.
Make them visible.
Alright, hold on. I'm making them visible. Oh my god.
Very good. That's why.
They are good. He does look... Look. They're just sunglasses. They're just...
Why would that go out of style?
I don't know. They're like the full, like, wraparound ones that, like, fully... Like, I wished I had glasses like that for the sun sometimes. Alright, you don't have boots, buddy. Do you want these?
I think I found a thing.
Oh, yeah, you definitely found an anomaly. The boots grant the wearer +3 dodge until the end of combat. For each side power they use... Oh, yeah. Here, please. Take these. What do you got for cape right now? You do have Endure. You know, I actually don't want that on you. However, this grants the wearer +10 parry reduction. You know what? This is good because he is up front. He will get hit with melee probably more often than anybody else. Is there any other accessory I can give him? Not really. I don't have any other cloaks right now. Now, the cloak I took off him, I may put on Abelard. What do you got right now? Iconoclast, heroic, axe used in battle increases wears. I'm gonna give you this. I'll have you use Endure all the time, and you sometimes bleed and burn. So let's just put that on you to get rid of that. Okay, I think that's good. That seems fine. It's not dogmatic. Don't care about the logic. He does get shot a fair amount. Where kills an enemy in a 1 cell radius with a shot. He does do that. I think the hit chance and critical hit chance is better, though. We will absolutely be purging heresy with style. Alright, okay, so we're good now, I think. Everybody has stuff, which is good. Don't think we have anything weapons-wise. Maybe for Heinrich? Okay, he has a force sword right now. I think I want to keep him with the force sword. What's this? No. Don't want to give you that. Don't want to give you that. Yeah, I don't think I've really got anything better for him there, and I think, have I got a good stubber for you? Probably not. What is this? This is a bait. Why is this in my cargo? This is better. Let's give him that. No, I don't think I want to do that. And I don't think I want to do... I mean, he could Deadeye shot with it. It's such a less damage, though. I think I'm going to stick with what I have him with. Cassie is the only other one I want to check, just because I haven't... No, I did check her. Okay, you should be good. Yes. Okay. Alright. Now, with that done, we can begin our DLC. Which I think I just have to walk through these doors. To another compartment. And I think I want to go to the voidship shrine. But let me double check my journal. Secrets of the Cult. The Interrogator has asked the Rogue Trader to set aside some... Okay, no, wait. Not that. That's for Jae. Do I not?
What?
Do I not have? What is the DLC? Do the DLC not show in like the?
I have no idea, Angela. I haven't done it.
Okay. I think. Where is? I'm gonna go talk to the assassin real quick.
Are you on your bridge?
I'm on my bridge.
Okay.
I have the to the Lord Captain's quarters or to another compartment.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and then, but where do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Okay.
As I will keep reminding you, I haven't done it.
Got it. Okay,
So
I want to go.
me. I just know you go through that door.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to talk to Kabbalah real quick just to see if I can get a little bit more information before I go down there so that I know where I'm going.
Domain.
Oh, excellent. I love that this is... I would like to know more about the sacred mysteries of the Death Cult. Tell me about yourself. Did you ever meet Theodore von Valencia? If the Undying whispers my name, will you carry out his will? Tell me about the Emperor's Tear. God, I wish they made those. I do want to actually know a little bit more about the Death Cult before we go down there.
The Vizier taught us that there are many like us throughout the Imperium who spill blood in his name.
Hello,
Death
Colin, welcome.
Cultists, as they call us. He said that no two death cults are the same, just as there are no two identical stars in the void. I will tell you about the bloodspun web, but I cannot speak on behalf of all death cults.
How long has the bloodspun web been in existence?
Spinners carved the chronicles of our history on the stones of our temple long ago. But fate and time have erased our past, just as an exploding star erases a part of the galaxy from existence.
And what are the responsibilities of the Vizier? Because this is the guy we're going to see.
It is the Vizier's duty to watch over the flock, to lead those who want to learn more of the Undying One, but are fearful of death. And
it's something I think
guide those
everybody
who
who
seek
plays
answers in
40k
death,
or is like
but
familiar
do
with the
not
lore
know
is like,
how to
man,
live.
that's the one product we wish that
The
they would make,
Vizier
but they never do,
protects all.
is the
Those
tarot.
who do not know
I have not
we
finished
exist.
Fulgrim yet, but I am
Those who are
about
grateful for
2/3 of the way through,
service,
and I'm
even
really loving it.
those who hate us. The Vizier sees what is to come.
I think we're about to go see
Remembers
Serena
the
again,
past,
because
and
Lucius
accepts the
just
present.
asked the sculptor guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head,
Faith and blood, so strong.
to go meet her because he wants his
No
portrait done,
enemy
and I'm
may
so
see
excited
them.
because we haven't seen her in a while
This
since she
is
started,
the
you know,
Vizier's
slicing her
burden.
arm.
This is the
To make
legacy
paint.
of the matriarch spider.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna have satisfied my curiosity for now. I must take my leave.
May the Undying.
Okay, let's go through here. You know, do I want Argenta or Cassia? Pascal I feel like I should bring because of tech use. Abelard knows the ship really well. He should absolutely come. Also, Pascal should come so he can learn the ship really well. He is my new, like, you know, guy calming down all my machine spirits. Kabbalah we have to bring. Heinrich I want to bring. So I think I'm going to drop Argenta and bring Cassia because I just feel like Cassia is really useful. And I have a soft spot for Abelard. I just don't want to get rid of him. Nope, nope, nope. Heinrich has to come. I want him to burn everyone. Oh, okay. Wow, there's so many cool things. To another compartment. To another compartment. What are these? My stuffs? Imperium Invictum. The shards of an unknown Avengean vein? What? Angevine? Crusade Warriors Twin Blades return to the pirate. Ooh, okay. Got some fun weapons. Okay, I don't think I really want to talk to the Confessor. What
Embrace
happens
true
here?
power.
Okay, so that's there. Do I need to go down to the... Maybe it's the freight line? Yep. She is so powerful. Yeah, exactly. Cassia's like... I feel like up there. Her and Kabbalah actually are both like insanely powerful. If you can get both of them to go really early... Okay, this feels like something. We at least went into a cutscene. Edok Friendso. A sturdily built man with an augmented jaw stands at attention. The dark circles under his eyes speak of many sleepless nights, but his voice is loud and spirited. Welcome to Freight Hub LD 987A14, Lord Captain. I am Edok Frenso, Captain of the Enforcers in the lower deck bay, LD A14, and Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay here. Lord Captain, would you like to inspect the control room or to begin your search of the temple for the Temple of the Bloodspun Web? He says at the last part with obvious concern. Just thinking about the prospect of walking around the lower decks wounds your refined senses. Okay, hold on, let me try that again. Just thinking about the prospect of walking around the lower decks wounds your refined senses. Your mind conjures vivid images of filth and poverty hanging in the air, seeping out of every crack, gnawing their way through your skin. It seems you were prepared for my visit. How did you and Sourback know I was coming? The Master at Arms ordered us to be on standby after the Bloodspun Web openly invited you to visit their temple. We have been awaiting your arrival every day since then, Lord Captain. So if I just, skip this until the very end, they would have just, theoretically just been hanging out the entire time, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for me to show up. Do you know how to reach the Temple of the Bloodspun Web? I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I do not. No one knows. The cultists are too adept at hiding and keeping their secrets.
Why don't you ask the cultist?
And it worries me that you might have to walk around the entire compartment looking for the temple. Why are you worried? Is there problems with these compartments? The lower decks are not suitable for someone of your status, my lady. And it's not just the grime or the crowds of brutish laborers. I suspect that the entrance of the Temple of Death is hidden in some dark corner where you might encounter criminals or contagious outcasts. With the kind of riffraff that dwells here, you might even be attacked. Such a ghastly place you describe. We are not headed down there, are we, Lord Captain? Yes, Cassia, shut up. He frowns. To put it bluntly, although the bay performs its functions well, even its more civilized sections are sorely lacking in discipline. I was only assigned recently, so I haven't had time to straighten everything up, since doing so will require making some serious changes. I am not inventing excuses, of course, Lord Captain. As the officer in charge, I accept fully the responsibility of what takes place in this compartment. Being assigned here almost seems like exile. Did you commit an infraction? I hereby offer you my assistance, Captain. I shall conduct an inspection and then share my thoughts on how to change this place for the better. Rejoice, Frenso, for the Lord Captain herself has designed to deal with your problem. Rest assured, I will provide some crucial guidance once I am done inspecting the bay. The situation in the bay does not interest me. I am here on business and have no intention of staying any longer than I need to. See, when I play an evil character, I'm going to choose every single answer that's where it just dismisses everyone around me. And it's all going to be focused on me. That's what the evil playthrough is going to look like. I'm going to offer my assistance. Although I do want to ask this. Being assigned here does seem like exile. Did you commit an infraction? Fresno shakes his head fiercely. No, Lord Captain, quite the opposite. I was commended for my services. This compartment has always been a troublesome one, and the Master at Arms assigned me here because she thought highly of my merits. I am honored to have earned Mr. Sourback's trust. What do the lower deck officers think of Jokas Sourback? Mr. Sourback possesses all the personnel and professional qualities required to lead the enforcers efficiently, Lord Captain. He enunciates each word with pride, but you note a drop of sweat on his brow. I hereby offer you my assistance, Captain. I shall conduct an inspection and then share my thoughts on how to change this place for the better. But Fresno stops himself mid-protest and assumes more of a compliant tone. Well, in that case, I urge you to remain vigilant. The The freight trains move at great speed, and the inhabitants of the residential units are despicable rabble. One must never drop one's guard around them, and Emperor preserve you for stumbling into the pestilence pit. That's where the madmen and the lepers live. The cult of the bloodspun web has a presence in this compartment, does it not? That is correct. The enforcers do not bar them from carrying out their sacred duties, he scowls. As irregular as it is to have armed crew members set up a secret hideout forbidden to the enforcers and that they can, go around dispensing bloody justice and all. What do you know about the death cults? Not much, but I am always trying to learn more, given that they like to pay a visit to my compartments. Fresno scratches his head, thinking, Let's see, the spinners honor the Emperor through death. They kill notorious reprobates and heretics. Notorious reprobates and heretics. Sometimes they kill righteous folk, and other times, even seemingly at random. Their rituals are morbid and their prayers are strange. Anyone not initiated in their rites would struggle to make any sense of them. There's one standing in my retinue right now. You might want to be careful about how you're talking about them. She might get offended. I see. The captain grumbles sullenly under his breath. So, tell me about the situation.
He's a guy from New Jersey with abs.
Thanks. Oh my god. Alright. The hub connects to the lower deck freights, residential, and artillery bays. Our task is to monitor the flow of the labor force and prevent supply distribution between bays. Who maintains the hub? Traffic controllers. They're technomates trained by priests of the machine cult to keep the sacred cognitors in working order and prevent train collisions. The consequences of an accident like that would be easy to imagine, especially if one of the trains were carrying macro cannon ordinances. That would be an absolute disgusting disaster. All right. Also employed here are enforcer squads, a team of inferni, a clerk who keeps cargo records, a Medicaid officer, and a fine chap whose medicine of choice is a bullet. May the God Emperor forgive him. Who am I to judge how the Emperor decides to teach his people to heal themselves, but I don't know if bullets are the best way.
It's working in this game.
Not every voidship can boast its own railway. That's true. Usually higher class ships are the ones that get trains, but it is far from the greatest thing a rogue trader's warrant can see done. And credit goes to Lady Theodore's predecessors, on whose orders the Adeptus Mechanicus assisted in birthing this miraculous sacred engineering from the womb of the dynasty's flagship. That was a very provocative image he just created for us. Alright, so what's the situation in the lower decks? Most of the locals unload trains and sort provisions. We give maintenance jobs to the more capable ones. The rest are reserve workforce. Whenever crews are lost on a deck, we find replacements from among those rats. And if extra hands are needed anywhere else, they are always more than enough volunteers eager to work for rations. They even queue for jobs. The rabble causes you no problems, I hope? Surely you are joking, Lord Captain. Though the rabble are base in nature, and mutiny is always on their minds. They steal whatever they can get their hands on, and lately they've moved from rations. That has delayed the arrival of Infernus brigades during several emergencies, and caused air and power supply problems in adjacent bays. We burned those saboteurs along with their shacks, but they just keep pressing in regardless. Mutinous rabble? How paranoid of you. I mean, I don't really think that's paranoid. I'm pretty sure that's just like... always at the service, Lord Captain. I feel like that's just kind of how things are. Alright, so they're here, and now we can begin the DLC. Alright, let's go. Let's start looking around. Let's start looking around for fun people to talk to.
Let's seize the opportunity.
What is that? I'm disgusted. This character is suffering a -10 penalty to all skills. Why? A foray into the world of lower decks is a great trial for a high, but oh my god, this is permanent because... No. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. They've put a permanent debuff on me because I'm a noble person and I'm disgusted by being down here. How dare they? Oh, that sucks. All right, well that's fine. It's actually fine, but the cognitive dashboard controlling the rail junction is lit up with indicator lumens. 4 active hubs. Arrival and departure announcements are pouring out of the box system. Oh, lovely. All right, so we've got a door here. Ooh, there's a scribe here. What do you have anything fancy to say? Oh, never mind. There's interference apparently in a section. Goods, give them to me. Yes. What's this? The technomats, or technomats, sorry, technomats are performing a sensing rite on the sacred power transformer, but the machine's spirits are running rampant and will not be swayed. Pascal, could you please, like, maybe do something about that? What's this? The servo overseer makes note of everyone who passes the station every time. Alright, and then what about this one? Statue of Magos, Ionos, 6? No, 11. 11? Is 1X 11 or is that 9?
9.
9. The 9th. Architect of the Freight Hub LD 987 A14. Nice. Well, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Lord Captain, ma'am. He stops pursuing the report in his data slate. I hope beginning in this bay has not caused you any inconvenience. It has not. Alright, let's go. Is that blood? It can't be. We scrubbed the deck 3 times right before the rogue trader came. Void take me. The captain will have our heads. It's fine. I imagine it's just them marking the way for me. Is this the welcome you give the rogue trader? Abelard's nostrils flare in... I can't do that, I'm sorry. But they flare in anger.
Like this?
Yes, I can't do that, though. And they can't see you doing it. Whoever had the audacity to leave this behind, this appalling symbol, I will see to it that the Master-at-Arms calls them to account herself. The corner of the captain's mouth twitches nervously as he mutters, "Damn those! How did they even..." I'm gonna examine the mark. You've seen this sort of symbol before. Death cultists carve bleeding marks into their own skin. Kabbalah carves the same symbol on the back of her hand with a knife and whispers a prayer. Dom and Angela, remember this sign. It is the beginning of your quest. The first blood trial.
Yay.
Scrub it out this instant and punish anyone who had a hand in it appearing here. I will not indulge the death cultists in partaking in their mad. No, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what this mark is? It resembles one of the symbols associated with the bloodspun web. What was it called again? The Song of Trailing Blood, I think? It's a prayer familiar to many in this compartment. We heard spinners say it when they, well, perform their signature acts of service to the Emperor. Murder people.
Octua?
Yes, Hoctua. Fresno takes a deep breath. Oh, he's going to say it for me. Okay. The soundless shadows sank into the dark. Slashed feet crescendo, a fatal dance. Blade song in tempo, each edge an echo. Twin odes to death throes. Now on her sacred blood, as she once trode the backs of foes, tread countless souls, but none who know. Why would they leave this mark here? Maybe it has something to do with them inviting you to visit the temple. Maybe they are trying to get your attention. Apologies, Lord Captain, I am not good at deciphering disturbing riddles. You memorized the verse. Why? When I took up my post here, I made sure to familiarize myself with the particular qualities of this compartment. I soon heard about the verse and decided to investigate. I questioned a number of people who follow the bloodspun web as I was trying to figure out if it was anything precarious about it. Eventually I learned the whole thing. The words are certainly strange, but it's nothing worse than it seems. What is the Song of Trailing Blood? From what I can tell, it's something like a prayer with several verses that tell about the life of one of the cultist saints. Ariane, or the matriarch Sparta, as they call her. So I'm invited to follow a trail of blood, it seems. I accept the spinner's invitation. I hope you find what you're looking for and return to the upper decks safely, Lord Captain. Okay, so we have the verse, which is probably good. Let's inspect this. You think you can make out letters woven in the intricate symbols, and though the meanings of each individual letters elude you, together they unmistakably form an arrow pointing a certain direction. Alright, well, let's go through the door.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Shh. We don't talk about that here. Do we truly have to be here? I am not even sure what is making me more nauseous, the horde colors or the smell. Like, is it permanent? Permanent as in, like, when I leave this area, I'm still gonna have this debuff?
Debuffs get wiped when you return to the bridge.
Okay, so they're not actually permanent then. Oh. Okay, there's a lot of enforcers over there. There's some goods here. Oh, they're down. Never mind, that's a door. Okay, let's go see what's going on with these enforcers. Although you lot are most pathetic enforcers on the ship, your purpose is to serve the Von Valencius dynasty.
There is a fervor in my soul.
We serve the dynasty! Glory to the rogue trader! Everybody, we serve the dynasty! Glory to the rogue trader!
Glory.
Yay! Alright.
Yes.
Okay, so we got a couple doors. I will take these goods. This is the last of the hub's vials for the work cycle. Do you have any idea how much it costs? There. 57 ration cards. It's all I've got. I swear. Spent the rest on rot gut again, I'm guessing. I'm not doing any more favors. Give up drinking or get used to life in the pestilence pit. I hope you get hit by a train. Alright. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you. I'm taking these goods now. Thank you. Medical bags. Good. Alright, let's see what's in these doors. The bulky door leads to the enforcer's living quarters and hub provision depots. Okay. Alright, so both of those. So I can't actually go that direction. Lovely.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Indeed it does. Oh my god! Oh my god, trains! Okay, GW, I need you to make a... Oh, hold on, my retinues left me. Guys, could you meet up with me, please?
I've never wandered so much before.
Well, Cassie, get used to it. Put your walking boots on, okay? That's not the rogue trader. It's the plainclothes enforcer. Well, more than a poshclothes one, really. Anyway, they're up to something, trying to play fools on us. No, I am the rogue trader. Oh, look, another one. The longer you stare at the mark, the quieter the sounds of the station become. The shadows grow longer and seem to stretch in the directions of the adjacent section. Okay. I love the woo noise that it's making. Also, okay, so that's Enforcer. That's the guy we met when we first got here. Okay. How do I get down here? Can I cross to the other side? I don't see... Okay, there's not a path. Alright, well, let's just keep following the... Let's keep following our markings. Assume we'll get down there eventually. Glory to her ladyship, Lord Captain. Ooh. Using flamethrowers to keep everything going. Help me, it hurts. Mercy, please save me. I'm sorry. Mercy, please save me. The young man gasped for air through burnt lips, slipping in and out of delirium. His skin is dripping from his gaunt body like melted wax from a candle. Ah, the imagery this produces. His eyes, somehow intact, alive, clear, and filled with pain, stare at you from under his cracked eyelids. Well, I'm definitely going to do this. Iconoclast, switch on your Vox. Get some enforcers and Medicaid personnel here right now. There's a man in need of revival. Once he is recovered, assign him to a scribe's apprentice. He is too badly injured to go back to a worker's life. A blissful smile twists the man's lips and tears form at the corners of his ruined eye sockets. The God Emperor sent you to save me. You are his light. You are his grace. Thank you. Thank you for not leaving me here. Alright. Never forget the mercy that the Lord Captain has granted you. When the Undying One is ready to accept your soul, it must be sent forth, and so will it be freed from the torment of flesh. Yet you have chosen to prolong this one's suffering. Your intentions perplex me. Fair. Kabbalah, you can't just... Listen, he seemed fine. Do you know anything about the mark next to you? A spinner came, he painted the symbol, then he gave me water and whispered a strange verse. He told me to memorize it and to recite it later, so that help would come. And here you are. Then I should... He begins to whisper, his lips twisted in pain. To soot-smirched soul, her mercy she did grant. Last breath expressed, knife met heart. Removed from chest, passed on to death. Her duty blessed, a balm for those who suffered. Anguish and distress, a longing brought to rest. Of mortal bonds the soul divests. Right, who are you and what happened to you? I am Vele, a cleaner. I was in my house asleep and forces came to set fire to it. I didn't make it out in time. Okay, help is on the way, just hold on a little longer. Of course, thank you. So I'm not even sure the bloodspun did that to him. I think he just... The enforcers, why are they burning your house? Ooh, there's shit to loot. Let's do it. No. Okay.
Seize the opportunity.
I thought we were about to walk into the fire for a second. Alright, everybody. So, why are you guys burning this house? Lord Captain, the enforcer quickly puts the safety on the flamer and points the nozzle away from you. How may I service you? Or serve you?
Wow.
What are you doing? Oh! That's not what I meant to do. Ah, fucking hell. I think I had... Okay, forgive me, I'm doing this, because I did not mean to click that. Okay. We'll go down to the freight line. This is a good team. This is still the team I want, except... Okay. Continue. Yes. Not gonna tell him rejoice. Okay, tell me about the situation. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, do you know their presence? What do you know about them? Do not take issue. I do, Lord Captain, but what can I do? That makes sense. Be steady in your duty. Alright. Alright, so they've done that. We will... Oh yeah, I wanted to peek at this. I don't think I did. Ah, this is the guy that's looking at everybody he's going through. Okay, perfect. We'll go down here. You don't need to talk to him.
Embrace true power.
Alright. We got that. Awareness. Do you know what this mark is? You memorize the verse. What is this? So I'm followed. I accept. Alright. Now before we leave, we will of course grab these goods. I think that's everything in here. Yes. All right.
Powers unseen.
Now let's not immediately. I don't need to do anything with that. Go in here. Talk to these enforcers. We'll go ahead and bypass that because we've seen it. Alright, and then, okay, we looked at those, we saw these. Oh no, somebody was flattened by the train.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Alright, so we got another mark here. Alright, perfect. I do really love the, like... Alright, first of all, let's before we talk to the guy, what is going on? What are you doing? Burning the poor shacks, Lord Captain. The rabble building them. The rabble build them, cutting off the air supply to the next bay, making it difficult for the Inferni to work. We told the serfs to get out of there many times, but they won't listen. Captain Fresno has ordered everything to be burned down, and afterwards this area will be sealed off. Okay, I actually don't have any other questions. And that's fine. They should not be blocking paths. Also, I don't want them to, like, immediately stop burning. Yeah, it seemed like he's doing his duty. I want this stuff, though. Come back up here. We need a jump. We need to dramatically jump across this, everybody. Abelard specifically. I just imagine Abelard like chucks us all.
Nothing's
Like a
impossible
dwarf?
for this old officer.
I know, you're so
Tread a
good.
path unexplored.
Okay, what's this? Stacks of ration cards. Ooh. You can barely make out the crudely scribbled words on the burnt note. Then, past the marketplace, make sure the enforcers don't probably follow you. You'll ruin our entire operation. On the tracks behind, you'll find a little gift for give it to him and you'll see for yourself. Interesting. So there's something on the tracks behind something that we can find.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Okay. Who are you and what happened? A cleaner. Do you know anything about the marks next to you? Interesting. First, I'm going to actually assess the man's chances of survival. He might survive, but he will be maimed for life. Too much of his muscle has been charred down to the bone. Even if he does retain some ability to move, pain will be his constant companion. His motor skills have been damaged beyond repair. A broken man or a corpse. Time will tell soon. The chances that this unit surviving is slim. Functional usefulness is, in the event of stabilization, is a vital process. Oh my god, what is happening?
An emission.
Are you dealing with like a storm?
Yeah, basically.
Jeez, that's terrifying looking. So he's playing Stalker 2 right now, and outside of like the house he's currently holed up in is just like, it looks like the landscape is just in a fiery glow, but there's just lightning going off everywhere. It's wild looking. All right, I am. You know what? I do actually want to push into the dogmatic, and I think this might be better for the blades. So I'm going to do this. No, mercy! Horror flashes in the man's eyes, but once he sees your calm expression, he lets go of the fear and bows his head in resignation. So be it. I can't take this pain anymore. I'd rather die. All right. There is no curse more terrible than the existence between unlife, and undeath. You have liberated a tormented soul, Dom and Angela. The Undying One sees the good you have wrought. Nope, he probably has nothing anyways. Okay. Is Heinrich Denial of Nightmares? If worn by a psyker, the wearing gains immunity to the force of the Lord. What is giving him that, though? If worn by the psyker, the wearer gains immunity to the horrors. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, let's go down, because that's where it's pointing us. The workers beaten to within an inch of their lives are returning stolen power panels, wires, and micro columns to containers marked disposal. Alright. Long live the rogue trader! There's some enforcers down here. We've got a door. A loader. Oh! Hello. You're a named character. Heinrich Montag, the Infernus Master, salutes you cheerfully with his Iho stick. Is that like a cigar or something? It looks like it. He's got like a cigarette or something in his mouth. Lord Cotton, what an unexpected encounter. What brings you to this compartment? The famous cuisine, the magnificent vista, no doubt. I seek the bloodspun web's temple. Do you know where they are hiding? I don't have the foggiest idea, and that's probably for the best. I have my hands full as it is. What are you doing here? I'm here to patch up the savage. I'm here to patch up the savage. Locomotive number 3, under the tech priest's supervision. That old grump is my personal favorite on the entire freight line. Every couple years, Savage gets mad, his boiler catches fire, and starts spitting steam at the repairmen. Guess who they call to take care of him in these situations? The Inferni, of course! And after I've done all the most dangerous work, that's when the iron brains come out. But that's alright. I love Savage. When he's in a good mood, the feeling you get standing at the levers and speeding down the freight lines is indescribable. I envy those tech priest drivers who get to operate him every day. The roar of the boiler, the wheels thumping like mad, and all that furious power pulsing in your hands, responding to the slightest movement. Man, how about that? There's a mischievous spark in Heinrich's eyes. I introduce you? I cannot turn down an offer like that. Show me the train. Oh my god, look at it. It's beautiful. Ah! The panel before you is covered with technical runes, lumens, and levers. The platform shakes with the boiler's mighty vibrations as the iron beast beneath your feet growls and snorts ferociously. Heinrich squints countedly and whispers the litany of ignition before turning to you. The machine is angry and refuses to obey. Right now, Savage is powered only by the auxiliary maneuvering engine. We will need to start the main rotor if we want to take a trip down the freight line. Pascal, initiating the train blessing algorithm. Let not corrosive wear separate the wheel sets. Let the traction drive receive the touch of the motive force granted by the invisible hand of the Omnissiah. Let his grace strengthen the joints and supports that lift the body above the decay of mortal tracks. Hear me, driver, and praise the machine god thrice, for it is only by his will that the miracle of sacred locomotion is accomplished. The blessing has been successfully executed. Resolutely grab the biggest lever. I mean, that absolutely is actually something I would do. Alright, a low stick is a cigarette. Okay, that's what I thought, because he had one in his, like, mouth when we were reading it, so that makes sense. See, I've heard a lot of people complaining about Stalker 2 being broken, and I don't know. I've been watching Chaos Cultist play it, and while I think there's been, like, sure, a few bugs here or there.
I've had to do some quick loads, but I've never lost more than 5 minutes of progress.
Yes, and I don't feel like you've experienced any of the things that, like, where, like, bodies, like, fly up or anything, but at the same time...
I've had one.
You've had one, okay.
Yeah, but, whatever.
But,
it's
well,
an anomaly, it's gravitation.
Exactly, okay, that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna say, at the same time, though...
It's also on Game Pass, so it's basically free.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, so it's basically free. If you have Game Pass. And then, honestly, the game is about anomalies occurring. Just think of the bugs as anomalies. Because as far as I can tell, they don't actually seem to be, like, majorly game-breaking. Like, I know there's been a couple here or there where, like, people have had to, like, reload or something because something didn't trigger correctly, but none of them seem to be, like, permanently
Actually,
busted.
the biggest one I had
what was it?
I was going to meet an NPC who was paranoid, so where he was booby-trapped, and I accidentally triggered a mine, and it killed him.
Oops.
So I had to reload that one.
Oops. Okay, that's hilarious. But yeah, like, that seems like the... It doesn't seem like it's really that bad, but I don't know, that's just me. I'm gonna listen to the rumble coming from the boiler. The stubborn machine does indeed seem remarkably similar to a wild beast. The roar of the mechanisms resembles hoarse growling, and the scarlet glow of the lumens on the control panel make you think of the malicious glare of a predator. The spirits of the machine is vicious, but strong and lively. Resolutely grab the biggest lever. A deafening clang resounds from Savage's innards, and the train shudders underfoot, as if preparing to leap forward. Whoa, careful, your ladyship. Don't let the monster smash us against the nearest wall. Dude, exactly. That's the other thing, is like, I sit there and look at it and go like, listen, this game got delayed because of both the pandemic as well as a freaking war. And like, they lost team members. It's a small team to begin with. Like, I just give them credit for getting a game out and for being as functional as it is. Also, what game since like 2015 has it fucking come out and had bugs? Like, I feel like that should be expected, and from what I've seen of what bugs Stalker 2 does have, they're minimal in comparison to what other things I've seen out there. And it's a far superior game to a bunch of other things that I've also seen come out. Starfield. Sorry, I can't get over how just disappointed I was with that. But yeah, so like, I completely respect the Stalker 2 team. More power to them. And I plan on playing it. I kind of want to do it on stream. But I don't want to interrupt this, and I want to finish Fallout New Vegas before I like jump into anything else. So that's sort of where I'm at right now with games. All right. Put your hand on the big lever and gently give it a pull. Very gently. Heinrich's face is focused, but his voice has not lost any of its playful cheer. Savage doesn't like to be hassled. Grasp the lever and gently pull it towards you. A few erratic jolts shake the platform, and an indignant groan emits from the depths of the machine. An intense shudder passes through the lever and into the palm of your hand, and there is a strange feeling of emptiness in your stomach. Savage's fiery heart is stirring. Am I doing inappropriate things to this train?
Like one of those train people.
I'm apparently a train person. Because I think I might be doing inappropriate things to this train. Alright. Do you feel it? There's so much energy and defiance in him. This is a rocket, not a locomotive. Unruly and enamored with speed, but quite willing to submit to a strong hand, if you know what I mean. There's almost a loving tenderness in Heinrich's voice. Pull the lever towards you, smoothly but firmly. Then, pump the fuel with this command rune.
Whoa.
I can flirt with him too! Ah! Alright, I'm doing it. Smile at Heinrich, unruly and defiant, but submits to a strong hand. Much like yourself. A roguish gleam appears in his eyes. You don't say. Pull the lever and pump the fuel. A new explosion inside Savage shakes his iron body, causing your eyes to see double from the vibrations. Now you are feeling his real power. He can run down the entire freight line in a minute, given the chance, and kill everyone who rides him in that speed. Now try applying some thrust to the main rotor. Grab these paired levers and give them a firm tug. I can't help it, okay? The game wants me to do it. Reach for the ornately carved levers and awaken the beast. Oh my god. Shit, do I wink at Heinrich and have him do it, or do I take control of this monster myself? Also, am I, like, did not know this guy was somebody I could flirt with. This is hilarious. I'm flirting with, like, this dude. on my crew. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I could definitely do this, especially since I have Pascal with his 90 tech use. I'm gonna wink at Einrich and show me how it's done. Exciting, is it not? With an interpret smile, Einrich places your palms on the controls, covers them with his own, and pulls the levers down in confident motion. Don't be afraid. I won't let him hurt you. Owlcat! Ah, I approve. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A torrent of steam bursts from the slits in front of your face, but Einrich deftly covers you with his shoulder. A moment later, you realize that you cannot hear a thing, or rather, you hear only one thing. The roar of the engine, triumphant and powerful. Looks like Savage has agreed not to kill us both. His tech priest guardians will be pleased. All hail the Lord Captain! You have subdued a mighty beast today. Now I'm sure you have urgent business to attend to, and it's time for me to drive Savage down the line and see if he's feeling cranky. That was most intriguing, Einrich. I am pleased. Oh my god, I can go down the freight line. Holy shit. Well, I have an objective, but I am pleased. I am not corrupting this poor innocent train. This poor innocent train is being described as a beast that is ferocious with big levers. The Owlcat knew what they were doing, and I am all here for it, okay? I like big levers, and I cannot lie. Fuck, should I go on the train? What's gonna happen if I do this? Can I? Oh, I can't quick save in this. Damn. Oh, I am so tempted to go. A change of plans, full speed ahead. We're heading down the... Oh, the crossovers would be very cool. Exactly. It's just so inviting. It's unruly, and I must tame it. Fuck it. I want to go on the freight line. Not quite, your ladyship. I said Savage is not dangerous, but not dangerous ends right here. He might just pull a stunt and bake us to death during the ride, and it would be better if the ship did not lose another Lord Captain. Well, Shapoopy. Fine. That was most intriguing, Einrich. I am pleased. Einrich lowers his eyes and grins. Could I have wished for anything more, your ladyship? Have a good trip. Everything is going to be alright. Savage would never fry me. Right, Savage? Alright, please don't fry him. I like him. He's funny. That was delightful. That was delightful. I got to touch a train. Time Warn loader is bare. Okay, so that's fine. Can I... Okay, let's look at our map. We have a thing there. What did I miss? Oop, oh, a door. Goods! Pascal, please open this box for me, for it is below me.
Shameful failure.
You failed?
I shall not be deterred.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Error. Making adjustments.
Why is this box kicking my ass? Fine, blow it up.
Just as he ordained.
Alright, cool. I got the shit. Like, what the... That was an insane box!
The world.
How does a 90 not get it? Alright, so we need to keep going... I guess this way? does not appear to be. However, it does... Okay, so that's where it came from. Have we come over here? No. Lower decker, beggar. Okay, so this is... Oh, there's one. Ah, let's come over here. Do a nice commerce check for us.
Perfection.
Judging by the merchants around, the wealth of faces, the rest junk. Ooh, what's that? How do I? Where am I going? This doesn't look good. How many times do I need to tell you ungrateful maggots mistakes must be paid for? Have mercy! In the throne's name, I beg you! The battered worker throws himself at your feet and touches the toes of your boots with his dirty palms. Your gracious ladyship, hand of the God Emperor, save your unworthy servant! Get lost! The enforcer's heavy boot pummels the man's back and shoulders several times. His bones crack audibly. Okay, good. The sound of breaking bones, the man cries, and the enforcer's hateful laughter reminds you of what you went through yourself. Too vividly, too painfully. Oh my god, am I now having a negative 20 penalty? My sincerest apologies, Lord Captain. Your boots. I'll clean it right away. The murmur of discontent breaks out among the gawkers who have gathered around. None of the other workers dare come closer, but the anger on their faces is plain to see. I intend to hear this man out. I do intend to hear this man out. What the hell? You just gave me trauma. Your ladyship, I worked hard, never even take breaks to rest, and all I earn is 7 ration cards with 15 mouths to feed back up. Why are you producing that many children? Stop. Just stop. Why do you have 15 mouths to feed? The enforcers shake me down every shift, just like they do every other honest hard worker who... Enough whining. You and your pals lifted a box of Nutribars a few watches ago, and 2 canisters of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you, but this is the thanks I get? You quarantined the hub for 20 watches and refused to give out rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we had no way to earn. And today you earned 15 cards in a single shift because you do the work of 3 people, right? Or did you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere, do them in, and take their shares? I didn't do them in. It was an act. The worker stops himself, cowers, and whimpers. They got their heads bashed in by crates. The dead don't need rations. Alright. Am I to understand that enforcers are appropriating earnings from workers after their shifts? Gaze proudly and solemnly at the crowd. Would I have achieved glory if I had complained about every hardship along my path? No! I pressed ever onward in spite of all the adversity, and so must you, and we will remember your names for it. Address the enforcers, return the cards, and do not dare abuse your positions again. Consider yourself discharged. Thief, tomorrow you are to stand here and queue for workers' assignments with the others. I'm not going to be that much of a dick, because I understand here everybody is doing their jobs. Or at least attempting to. I'm going to say this first. Am I to understand that enforcers are appropriating earnings from the workers after their shifts? We appropriate nothing. We just monitor and redistribute the enforcers, mutter gloomily. The rabble are lying in a thieving lot. We have instructions to stay alert for people holding more than the standard amount of ration cards to prevent supply embezzlement and famine. They do take our cards, your ladyship, and then grow fat using them for themselves. The worker's eyes squeeze shut tightly as he whispers his accusations. He seems unable to believe his stroke of luck. Oh, okay. I have so many options. Let me read this one. Add a note of sagely depth to... Okay. Add a note of sagely depth to your voice. Society, you see, is much like a boot. Its toes proudly directs the foot of the Imperium forward, and yet it needs a soul to stand on. And you are the soul, good people. That you are down here choking on dirt without ever seeing a sliver of light is not the result of someone's ill will, but rather it is the logical order of the world. I hope that understanding this fact, you will help make peace with your destiny and free you of all your spite. Okay, that's the heretical choice. I could also punish both of them. I think I'm going to simply... I'm not going to strike the enforcer. I'm not going to tell this crowd to deal with their suffering. We've been too iconoclast to do that. Oh, absolutely. Let me adjust where I am. There we go. That should be better. That way I'm not blocking them as much. Lovely. All right. So I do think... Let me click back into the game. I'm going to tell him to return the cards and to not dare abuse your position again. The onlooking workers bellow triumphantly and point at the enforcers, praising the Lord Captain. A sullen, red-bearded man with keen black eyes draws your attention. His oddly piercing gaze seems to size you up the whole time you were speaking, but now he hastens to conceal himself behind the gawkers. The next thing that you know, you are watching him hurry deeper into the tunnels. Oh my goodness. No problem. May the God Emperor protect you and all of House Valencius, Lord Captain. All right. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think... Oh, jeez, look how shit I am at everything now. The only thing that hasn't been affected is my Imperium lore and commerce, I think because I'm wearing gear to help it. Although this is being... Oh, that's... Okay, so that's the lore and... Okay, do I have... To all characteristics... Okay, so that's still working. Do I have anything I can put on? To, like...
You'll get healed eventually.
I understand that, but like because of the thing that I just did, the little event that I had, and being in this DLC, I am now at a permanent -10 2 times over.
Yeah, until you heal, I know.
Ah, no. Alright, well...
I don't know when you get healed, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ooh, I can push levers. Crane activated, Lord Captain. Oh. Claw ready to move. Okay, so... Interesting. Okay, is it over this box? I wonder if I can I pick up the box? Throw! The claw's jammed again! Now we'll have to attach it to the containers manually. Oh no! Okay, interesting. So can I move it anywhere else to try to pick something up, maybe? Will this? Kill this enforcer? No. Okay. I have no idea if there's anything I am supposed to be doing with that, but...
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Look at this. During each shift, railway hubs direct thousands of containers carrying Rogue Trader's cargo to various places. Okay. Yes, your ladyship? Oh, I would like to open this door, please. Nothing. Oh my god, we've missed so much stuff. What the fuck? Oh no, this is where I came in. Okay, I'm revealing. Look how much. How many things. So many things. Ah, hello. I shall take this. It's like a little shrine there. Okay, so that was that one.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
What? Stop! There!
Thank you. Ooh, more ration carts. Look at it's so funny that I get to carry those. What do I get to do with them?
I suspect they might be tradable.
Oh, they might be. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't think I've picked up anything. I don't think I have a Death World character, right? No, because you're Voidborn, you're Voidborn. Heinrich, are you Death World?
I think Adira's Death World.
Adira's Death World. Okay, that would make sense. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay. Is there a way for me to go across onto this side? Because I think... Yeah, is there a way for me? Oh, yes. Perfect. Alright, let's open this door.
Operation successful.
Intriguing.
Okay. Thief leader. Several people are eagerly rummaging through the racks filled with weapons from the enforcer's arsenal. A big man with pox-marked face is the first to react to your presence. He attracts the others' attentions with a piercing whistle and barks out, "Who are you?" There's not supposed to be anyone, it doesn't matter. Identify yourself! Take a closer look at the suspicious individual. Makeshift armor peeks out from beneath their ragged clothes, and their battered weapons display a patchwork of crude repairs. The group stares longingly at the racks where the good plate steel gleams, restlessly clutching their humble weapons. Abelard, help these wretches realize the full extent of their unenviable position. Before you stands Lord Captain Angela von Valencia, mistress of this vessel, and everything on it, including those goods you are pawing at with your unwashed hands, and your miserable lives as well. The people turn to stare at you in disbelief and exchange heated whispers. The excitement is interrupted by the leader's roar. "What are you people gawping at? Hurry and bend your backs, as is right and proper. Your ladyship, you must excuse these blockheads. I was taken aback myself. It is not every day you see a rogue trader in the flesh. And as for this..." The man casts a grim glance at the rascals. "I won't be insulting you by denying it. You've caught us red-handed." Who are you? The Hard Nines. A gang, I mean, a brotherhood from the Transport Bay 9. We don't think we're parasites. We do our bit for the prosperity of the ship. We're sort of, assistants to the enforcers. Self-appointed. We make sure the order is maintained in compartments where the enforcers are too lazy or greedy for bribes. We put a stop to robbery and free thinking, and well, we accept a small contribution as a show of thanks. What do you want with my weapons? Are you going to rebel?
It's very direct.
I'm a very direct person. Adira is a Death World? Oh, she's not Death World. She's from a Forgotten World. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Sounds pretty deadly.
It does.
Also, look where I am.
Ooh. Is that?
Hobby field.
Oh. Dude, the poppy field is, like, really cool.
Yep.
In my opinion, in the game. Like, what a... I approve of a dev team taking something as... I mean, I know poppies make opium, so it's not like they're completely undeadly or whatever. But to take such an innocent thing like a flower and make it really scary. Because, like, dealing with a field like that in real life would be horrifying. Anyways, back to what we're talking about with these thieves, these dastardly fiends stealing from me. Rude. To do business, the gang leader smiles ingraciously. We're no rebels. If anyone blasphemes against your ladyship, we call the troublemakers to order, and we shed blood for the flagship without fear. I suppose that makes us defenders of the ships. The thugs raise his eyebrows questioningly and looks at you expectantly. You obviously didn't expect anyone to be here. Are the enforcers providing cover for you? I wish. Frenso, the newly appointed captain, had our informant strung up. He's tightening the screws, damn it. We can barely breathe. Today's the last time we'll come to pick over this compartment. You all have your little fingers cut off, I've noticed. What does that mean? It's our gang's initiation rite, a fine tradition. By voluntarily removing a finger, the newcomer shows their determination and willingness to join us forever. It's also a badge of honor. He proudly shows off the stump of his little finger. Alright, tell me why I should not...
In the Yakuza, it means you fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, normally when your finger gets cut off, it's usually a punishment for thieving. So...
No, in the Yakuza, it's like if you failed, like, the family or something.
Oh,
like
is it
that.
just like you failed anything?
And if you do it again, then they kill you.
Ah, okay. Tell me why I shouldn't execute you on the spot? You could execute us, but who would take our place? Shameless scum who rob and kill to their heart's content? Bastards who accept mutants into their gangs and pray to the archenemy? There have always been outlaws on this ship. You're better off with outlaws like us who don't go too far and who keep the heretics down. Okay, so they are a gang. They claim that they're keeping things in line when the enforcers are not around. But they don't have the enforcers' help in stealing these provisions, so they're not really, like, working with the enforcers. And it seems like the new captain is cracking down on these guys. So he views them as an issue. This is the DLC, yes. I don't know what the Day of Triffids is. What is Triffids? Or Trifids? Oh, say it with flowers, send a trifid. Oh, is that a type of flower? I see. What is it? I wonder what that looks like. Where's my phone? Here we go. I want to look up what a trifid looks like. Because I don't know if I've heard that. That is a terrifying plant. So is the meaning to be like, because they've got like tongues. Are they a real thing even? I don't know if they are. Okay, so they've got like a bulb on them, and then people have made them into monsters. I see. Interesting. Oh, they alien plants that blind people. Okay. Interesting. It's from a book? Got it. I think I'm gonna... I kind of agree with him. I feel like I'm better off with outlaws like this. Fine. The seneschal grits his teeth, impotent to the face of your choice. One, I dare say, I will realize the depths of the wisdom of your decisions. Or one day I will realize the depths of your decisions, Lord Captain. But in the meantime, I will pray that this act does not come back to haunt you. Hear that, boys? Lord Captain herself is expecting good things from us. We can't let her down. The cronies make sounds of approval. We will fulfill your command to the letter. Okay, guys, don't disappoint me. Don't prove my seneschal correct, please. I would really appreciate it if, at some point, they could not do that. That would be great. Glory to to the Lord Captain. A beggar? A group of beggars are rattling their alm mugs and ostentatiously displaying their hunger-sunk bellies and various disfigurements. Toothless man falls to his knees before you. Your ladyship! Chaperon of throne for those who can't even get a worth job? Oh. Toss a stack of ration cards. Praised be the Lord Captain. The poor descend on the alms like a pack of gutter rats, each one scurrying off to their corner with what they grabbed. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm being so generous. Pascal, please unlock that. Thank you, sir. Alright, so did I give all of my rations now then to them, or is it just some? I think I gave one. I believe I passed out one, because I think I had 17. So, anytime that happens, I'm just going to do it. I have so many ration cards. Alright, is this a door I can go through? No. I see. Then we shall turn around. Can we go down? Ooh, yes. Is there anything down here? Evidently not. Okay, so we've done that.
Embrace true power.
Aha. Okay, so this goes over here. Let's go check out these goods. Oh. Oh, they're hugging. Lovely. I swear, somebody explodes here. The kids have been waiting for you. How was your shift? We worked hard. I helped out a friend who was loading and he gave me some cards. Take them and exchange them for new shoes. Yours are all worn out. Oh, thank you. I've already made your bed for you, so once you've eaten, you go and rest the little ones, and I will head out to the marketplace and leave you in peace. Why did the Emperor send me such a wonderful wife?
I ask myself that all the time.
Aww. Oh my god, I am talking to these people. I can't believe my eyes. Psst, look over there. No, don't gawk. It's the Rogue Trader. Is that the Rogue Trader herself? Psst. Glory to the Lord Captainship. Yes, glory to the Lord Captainship. A sordid goon and another sordid goon. Oh. Slop. That looks very Nurgle-y. Ew. We need to get some cleaners down here. He is downstairs, I think, sleeping, actually. He's been very quiet. I fed him just before I got started, so I think he's, you know, been pretty chill. So, I apologize that he's not around.
Do I have to get Jack?
No. No, you do not. You do not need to wake the boy up and activate him. No. We can do that nearer to the end of the stream when we're actually ready to conclude things, because he'll just start screaming, guys. Alright. Dry fruit. Eat up. It's good for you. Hold on. I feel like that looks like something I should be able to pick up. The Forcers shat their pants like the void dogs they are when they heard the upper decks bigwigs might come see all the mess for themselves. They won't let us work in peace after the accident in the next hub over. It's just friskins and beatings and interrogations. Quiet! If you talk too much, they'll come for you once your shift's over. Do you want to disappear like Endo did? Oh my gosh, not Endo. Ah, Grok's tails, they threw my back out again. Gentlemen. Shreds of rat carcasses and yellow-green moss stew. Ew, that's stew? I knew they were fucking eating it. That's disgusting. You guys are gross. What am I doing to people? What is over here?
Intriguing.
Oh my god, is that man impaled? No, he's just sitting on the roof. Sorry, it looked like he was kind of impaled. That guy's dude. Dead, not dude. I mean, he is kind of dude, but that's not the way you say it. Can I go into this building? No. Alright. Gosh, this is such a big area. It's very cool. Looked like a spinner killed... Anybody know the dead man? He was a heretic, wasn't he? Probably was. Probably was. Okay. Is that...
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay.
My
So I think I've now
warp sight
looped.
reveals something.
Ah. There we go. Hey, more ration cards, okay.
Empyrean guides my gaze.
Lovely. I think I'm robbing all of these peasants.
An expected result.
An expected result. Alright, so we jumped that. You know, I haven't talked to the foreman. I think he's on a lower level, though. You appear to have some loot over here.
Embrace.
Hey, I live here, and you'll just keep waddling through. Okay, listen. Out of my home! Oi, shoot! Unbelievable! Well. Sir, I'm the rogue trader. You're living in my home? Thank you?
Hey, guess who's here?
Martius Calgar! You You summoned him! Look what you did! You summoned him! We are feeding the crew Nurgle stew. There you go. You get his ow, he's clawing the back of my neck.
The fluffy majesty.
His fluffy majesty. He says meow.
Tell my people, meow.
Tell my people, meow. I wish to consume.
The tuna.
The tuna. I wish to consume the tuna. You did it! You did! You summoned him. Look, you get beans. Oh, he's like, no, mother.
How dare you?
How dare you?
flash my
How
beans."
dare you flash my beans? You should charge for that. Oh, Jack! I just realized your eyes are gray because of the green screen. Look at the camera again. When you look directly at the camera, they're gray, but when you look away from the camera a little bit and people get them at an angle, they still get to see the green. It's so cute. Look at you. You could, oh my god, you'd be like everybody's favorite superhero too, being able to summon cats at will. Do you see how this cat has just slugged into my arms? What? Are you talking about me? Yeah, I am. I am talking about you. Because you're a beautiful boy. He did. He heard his name and he's like, oh, I shall come and entertain the people. Aww, he's settled. Jack, I can't play the game with you like this. Yeah? Is this... Can you just hang out in my lap? Will that be cool? Alright. Alright, we'll see how long he stays. I do want to do a quick save, because it's been a while. Oh, you're gonna help? By pressing buttons that I probably don't want you to press? Okay, we're gonna look at the map for a second, bud. Oh. Alright. Oh, he paused the game. Jack, no. Don't pause the game. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jack! He's just standing on my desk now and he's trying to, like, press buttons. Trying to press all the buttons. Unpause. Okay. Glory to Lord Captain. It's always wise to talk to blindfolded old men. Told you. An old man in pitiful rags listens intently to the sounds of your footsteps. A stinking piece of cloth is wrapped around his eyes, with greenish pus oozing out from under it. The old man lays a trembling hand protectively on a heap of junk that serves as his bed, as well as his table. An empty beggar's mug makes a clinking sound next to his withered leg. Throw a strip of dried ration meat into his mug. Here, have something to eat. What happened to your eyes? The void rats gnawed them out while I was asleep, and the sewer water my wounds were washed with was infected, turns out. The pain became a stinging feeling that wouldn't go away. It only got worse. How do you manage to survive in a place like this? People help me. Good people. Not so good ones, too. He sweeps a withered arm vacantly around the slums. Throw a strip of dried ration meat into his mug. Here, have something to eat. The old man ravenously sinks his remaining teeth into the meat's tough fibers, but soon gives up on chewing and swallows the piece whole. Could it be a true miracle of the Emperor? Or is it just another dream? Alright. I gave a blind old man, a piece of beef. What is this? Nastiness. The food vat. Ew, it is food. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, but I didn't want to think about it. Yuck. But that's what everybody's getting the food rations for, right? They all want that slop. What does this button do? Yeah, he's very large. The yellowish green moss covers the walls and slime. The slums, seeming to specially favor the warm, moist pipes. Judging by the marks, the people here regularly shear off the moss only to have it grow back again. I mean, I guess that's one way to feed the thousands and thousands of people that live here, but ew. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit because we're going into a tighter area.
I tread a path unexplored.
Yes, I do. Consequences of a terrible crash on the monorail a century ago are still affecting the efficiency of the stretch of railway. Ah, okay. So that's what happened here. That's why it's all in shambles. Alright, we got that. We did miss something over there. What is this? Appears to be there? It's in a wall. Ah, maybe it's up here. Yep, there it is. Ah, and a little shrine. Cute. Book of War Prayers. The wearer deals 10% more damage to Xenos and demons. If the wearer has conviction dogmatic, the bonus is... Oh my god. Heinrich. I would like to put that on you. Book of War Prayers. There you go, bud. Have fun with that. I forgot I put the sunglasses on you. Okay, let's come back down here. Now, have we actually seen the foreman yet? Okay, I think we're down actually in his area. Where is the foreman? Ah, the foreman. Here we go. The day the Lord Captain wanders into our slums will be remembered in legend. The broad-shouldered man raises a hand in greeting. His old prosthetic creaks plaintively, as it takes the weight of his body. The locals and the enforcers call me the foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm in charge here, in this hole of a place. You recognize the shaggy red beard and keen black eyes. This is the man who was watching you during the encounter with the enforcers and the station worker. I'm totally doing the iconoclast thing. I saw you near the marketplace. What were you doing there? Watching one of my workers taking a beating. I feel sorry for the lad, but there was nothing I could do. The foreman smiles wryly, showing his yellow teeth. Almost all of the front ones have been knocked out. I've stuck my neck out in the past. Not doing it again. Tell me what life is like for the workers on the lower decks. They toil day in and day out for the glory of the ship. The rest of the time, they do their best to survive. Faced with hunger and more deranged... the more deranged the enforcers, void leprosy, fires, flood, noxious fumes. The foreman lists all these on his fingers, although he has fewer than nature's average to work with. In a word, it is a decent enough life. If you work, you survive. If you freeload, you also survive, if you're clever. Well, and if the God Emperor wills it. What are you cooking in that vat? Believe it or not, this soup made from the mold slime, the technical drain water, has been simmering here in the vat for at least 200 years non-stop. See the growth on the walls over there? We harvest it, dry it, and use it to season the soup. If we're lucky, the smell attracts a void rat and someone gets to have meat in their bowl. Lovely. I'm gonna instead consume some delightful fruit. It's for those who can't even earn a ration card. I feed them in exchange for services and favors. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. My people keep an eye out for workers trying to eat 2 bowls in one sitting. One is enough to fill your stomach for an entire watch. Some complain about the taste, of course, in grates. Give me some of that soup. Let my servants see that the food is a great blessing. Oh. I'm not going to taste it. That looks foul. I will give the foreman a pile of ration cards. Hand these out to the people. You'll know who needs them most. He opens and closes his mouth in astonishment. Lord Captain, you've just helped some good families survive. I'll divide these cards among them and be sure to tell them that it was your ladyship who did them a good turn. Item lost. Stack of ration cards. Iconoclast +3. Oh my god, I can still taste it. No. I seek the bloodspun web temple. Do you know where it is? The cultists don't let people like me in on their rites and mysteries. I'm grateful to them for their service to the god emperor, but to be honest, I can't get behind their love of death. I am much too fond of living. Abelard's gonna so disapprove this if I do it. Also, hold on one moment. I'm just gonna grab my chapstick real quick. My lips are feeling a little dry. Oh, I thought it was on this desk. Oh, there it is. Okay. Exactly. Lazarus, you got it exactly. That absolutely would happen. Yes. The third channel, Cat Paw Pictures. I charge a true premium for them. Oh my gosh. Should I eat the soup? How pissed off does this make Abelard? Like, does he look at me and go, ew? I kind of feel like I'm not gonna eat the soup. It does feel like a good thing to do. I feel like it could be iconoclast though, because it says, give me some of that soup, let my servants see the food is a great blessing. Like, surely that's gonna inspire some people and potentially give me iconoclast, even though it's not like... You think it's gonna give... Oh, shit. You have turned me away from the idea, Lazarus. I'm gonna leave. Lord Captain, I beg another second of your attention, please. Accept this humble gift from us, the common people of the Bay, for all the good you do us. The most precious thing we could get, your ladyship. A hidden auto-stimulant. If the wearer did not move during their turn or become immobilized, slowed, stunned, or knocked prone, they gain temporary wounds equal to 6. If the wearer has conviction iconoclast, all their allies immediately gain the same number of temporary wounds. Oh, my god, that's actually great. That is actually great for me. I'm gonna ditch this for right now, because I expect we're gonna be going into... Can I go into my inventory when I go into combat?
What?
Can I go into my inventory when I go into combat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think you can go into it, but I don't think you can, like change your
anything?
Equipment. Yeah.
Okay. That was sort of my thought, too. In which case, I'm going to take this off. Like, I really do like Theodora's Rosary as an item for me, because it gives me the +10 in commerce, which is great. However, this I think is too good. So, I'm going to put that on me. Okay, I did stuff the blindfolded man. I've helped the foreman. Okay. Okay, so we've, like, cleared that area. Let's go this way. Okay, we're beneath the train now. Interesting. Can I go, like... Ooh, I can. How far can I go? Okay, not that far.
Intriguing.
Let us see what I found.
Oh, what did you find? Oh, you found some traps. Interesting. Okay. Where's our... Okay, here's our best angle. Let's...
I do what I must.
Thank you, Kabbalah. Crumpled scrap of parchment. Give our gifts to the one who sees nothing but hears everything. Then the truth will be revealed to you. Cool. That sounds like heresy.
Will bow.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, what's going on up here? Oh, these were the guys. Okay, those were the guys we saw before. Okay, so let's come back. Which direction am I? Okay, I'm looking over here. Oh no, I just walked the wrong way. My lungs are filled with decay and lifeless bodies. They are flashing toxic colors. Please do not touch anything. The stench of decaying bodies creeps through your throat and lungs, forming a sticky film lining your airways. Ah, lovely. Okay. Got some outcasts. Ooh. Pascal, please go deal with that. Stop being so bloody difficult. What's the thing the death cults say? Your time has come, or whatever have you. Or what have you. No, please! What did I do? Talk about being everywhere at once. How about we take his stuff to the marketplace? We'll get soup tonight. Well, that just seemed rude. Alright, before we... The specimen before you must be the most repellent inhabitants in the compartment. They are covered in sores and bald patches, glistening with pus, and the stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. One of them glowers at you and grunts. What you want? For what crime did you kill this man? Grinning, the leader spits out, for the crime of wealth. That dead bastard had rations and fuel cells. We'll trade them for porridge. I am the Lord Captain on this ship. On your knees, insolent scum. The outcasts look at one another and burst into hoarse, gurgling cackles. The Lord Captain in our shithole, and I'm Saint Darussus. And here's my regalia. The man exposes an armpit riddled with boils. Cassia lets out a faint sigh, hastily covering her face with her hands. Gracious Emperor, why are you talking to these horrible people? Abelard attentively holds out a snow-white handkerchief to her. I fear, Lady Cassia, that these and many other questions will be left unanswered. Abelard's at this point going, like, listen, the rogue trader just seems to get off on talking to weirdos on her ship. I keep asking her not to, but she will not listen to me. I've tried a lot. You detect a note of hysteria in the vagrant's laughter. The fingers of many are convulsively trembling. And there is something in the fearless way they look at you, the indifference to death. Too strange and unnatural. What are you, mutants? Invalids? Mold eaters, outcasts, folks who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some were born that way, some were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The foreman won't let us near the vat. The enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it's our fault we were born in a terrible place. We are the worms in a rotten belly of the ship, foddered for disease. The outcast licks his lips, and you see a tongue studded with small, underdeveloped teeth. This is no disease, but an obvious mutation. The longer you stare at the man, the more deviations from the human form you detect. Wretches such as this, disfigured by genetic abnormalities and disease, are perfect breeding grounds for true corruption. Okay, I know I've been nice to most people. And in IRL, I don't think, like, because I know mutants are often, like, analogies for, like, the disabled or, like, the deformed and all that. Not, like, in real life, no, I would not treat the people this way, but in 40k, yeah, I'm gonna sentence them to death for murdering somebody on my ship and exert my command. Because I don't take kindly to the fact that they're just like, whatever, and they don't believe the fact that I'm the rogue trader. My honor has been insulted, and I will bring them to their knees. The mutants bear a blank stump at...
Oh!
What? Oh, are you flying?
I hit a bug! I landed!
Amazing.
That was entirely a bug!
That was a beautiful bug. See, this is what I'm saying. Stalker 2, bugs, they just feel like anomalies. That was amazing.
What?
Where did you end up? What happened?
I was crossing a bridge from the lesser zone into the zone above it named Garbage.
And now you've been like...
I hit like a gravity well, and it just flung me halfway across Garbage.
That's amazing.
I don't know if that was scripted or a bug, because it kind of actually felt scripted.
It did kind of look a little bit, but I don't know either.
Dropping a save and going back and seeing if I can re-trigger that.
Okay.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
All of you will bleed!
Alright, yeah, we're not suffering the mutant. I'm sorry. Those guys murdered somebody in just like cold blood, and basically... I don't approve. I'm going to move myself here, behind Cassia. We're going to put Abelard here. Kabbalah. Start over here. Heinrich. Actually, yeah, Kabbalah, you should be okay. Who's going to go first? Cassia will be going first. Perfect. In that case, actually, go here, Kabbalah. And then Pascal, take the rear position, please. Yes. Start battle. Alright, Cassia, do me a favor. What are these? Ah, yes, this is your front line. Okay, I can mark an area on the battlefield as the front line. All allies and front line gain +3 bonus to armor, and all enemies suffer Okay, so let's do this. Let's see, this is the leader. Outcast leader. Okay, so we definitely want... Okay, so we definitely want him to be in it, so let's do that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Now... I don't really want to... Okay. I don't want to hit the serve. So let's do that. I think that... might miss him? No, it's gonna hit him. What if I do... No, okay, so what if I do... Oh, I don't... Okay, well... Dude, I'm sorry.
If I may.
Oh, good. Excellent, it missed him. Perfect. Now, let's mark this as the back line.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Excellent. Okay. and then I shall mark Abelard as you serve me. Or, sorry, voice of command, and we will end your turn.
Death to the weak. I serve the
No, that was a bug.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Bring ruin.
Did all those people just light themselves on fire?
No, these ruby flashes are choking me.
Okay, Cassia, calm down. You'll be fine. Mostly because Cabal is gonna go right here. And she's gonna slash slicing. Beautiful.
Brings me no pleasure.
What is that? Why did a cloud just appear? Gross. Kabbalah, go
The
there,
shadows will
please.
see it done.
Why didn't you hit? Oh, because I was one away from him, idiot. Okay. I don't want to go there because that seems toxic, so I'm gonna have
As
her jump
honor
here. I
or
can't believe I wasted that one. So rude. I will
As the
do that,
tenets demand.
and then do a single.
As
Yes.
honor or death.
All right. All my bros are bloody, which is great. I also can now jump again.
The shadows will see it done.
Love it. Death Whisper. The assassin makes an attack that does not count towards the limit attacks per turn and does not block the assassin's movement, but does deal only 25% of the assassin's usual damage. If the attack is successful, the target suffers the hemorrhage effect. At the beginning... Why is there two of them? Oh, because it's one with the main weapon and one with the second weapon. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna
As honor or my blade whispers
that.
your name.
And we're not gonna cast that.
Out of my way.
Alright, these outcasts, these scum shall die. Okay. Abelard, dear. Please? Can you actually charge over here? Nope. Alright, Abelard. Come here, please.
A tactically sound approach.
Alright, excellent job.
At your
Charge
beck and
him.
call.
Love it. And then if you would be so kind, let's see, I have two, let's do the slash.
Indeed.
Lovely. Okay, perfect. And
At your
then
beck
go
and
ahead
call.
and cast your brace for impact. Pascal, if you could do me a favor, come over here.
Exploiters know one route. Forward.
Excellent job. I don't know, that was a little silly of you to trigger an attack of opportunity there, but you know what? That's my fault. We will then go ahead and cast that on him because he hasn't been hit yet. Exploit him. And then please stab him.
The scriptural problem is the underside.
Lovely job, Pascal. Lovely job. Okay. Oh, I see. So when they die, they drop this toxic stuff. Interesting. Is anybody burning? There were some dudes burning, were there not? Yes. Okay, so let me just read this again. This psychic power can only be target creature suffering from warp, burn, or burning. If the target is an ally, the psychic power deals no damage to it. Everyone adjacent to the target, both allies and enemies, suffers the effect of ignite psychic power. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I don't want to ignite that person though. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh no, all these innocent people. Fuck. Okay, well, never mind. I'm not gonna quite do that. Heinrich, where are you?
Let's see to it.
I'm gonna have you off the leader if I can. So do that.
Lord Captain.
Oh. Oh. I think I misread that. I didn't realize it was a burst attack. Oops. It's fine. Cassie, you're fine. You're on fire. It's okay. Actually... Additionally, if the target is an ally, every melee attack that ally makes inflicts burning damage. Okay, so they would still take burning damage, but it's only half. I'm gonna cast that on myself. I will now continue to burn. I'm gonna have him come over here and hit this man. Ah, I can also, ooh.
I'll see our foes.
Alright, so, ooh, that did so much. And now you can move again. And you can charge even, so let's do that. Oh, that person's choking, I think. Well, that's unfortunate for them. You're standing next to him, so I can't actually have you charge. Okay, let's go ahead and have you endure then. I think that might be the better tactic. Let's give Abelard... Ooh, actually, give Pascal... Did I cast that on Pascal or myself? I did put it on Pascal. Okay, good. Heinrich, go ahead and Bud, move over here. I want you to start taking them on.
Get me a target.
Alright, there you go, buddy. Got you a target. Okay. Abelard.
I will triumph. I reject the very idea.
Alright, apparently I can't do that. Let's give that to
Ruin
Kabbalah.
beckons.
I am going to... The target gains +2 temporary wounds and +1 additional temporary wounds for every stack of tactical advantage to the max. Okay, how many tactical advantages do I have right now? 25. Perfect. I put Voice of Command on Kabbalah. So put that on her to give her the extra bonus. I am going to put Cassia out so that she's no longer on fire. And then deals 4% damage stack. Okay, who's going next? Oh, it will be Cassia. Okay. At the beginning of the master technician's next turn, whenever the target loses temporary wounds and damage. Ooh, okay. I'm actually going to put that on Abelard. Lovely. Okay. And now I... 0 AP, but I can move. I am going to go here. So that next time I can start sniping. You know what? Fuck it. She's gonna go next. Let's. Oh, I can't put it on. Okay, ending my turn. Cassia, my dear, walk over here.
Emperor, give me strength.
And then blast this mofo.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Let's go ahead and give that to Pascal.
I am a navigator, not a
and then I'm going to activate Abelard. Abelard, my friend. Can you probably can't dash to anybody, can you? No? That's fine. Use an AP to pop this. And then we're going to recklessly strike this mother trucker.
I will do my one.
Great job, Abelard. Great job. Okay. Very effective use of the second turn. I'm going to indicate this is the front line to
I'm
buff
not
him.
accustomed to being ordered around.
And we'll go ahead and end that.
It's like a fire elemental.
What was that?
It was like a fire elemental.
Yeah, it does.
An
Okay,
offering of blood.
Kabbalah. Can I jump you? Not quite. Okay, let's have her come over. I'm gonna have her help out. No, I think we're gonna have her assist Cassia.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Let's go here. Nice parry. And then I would like you to end there,
I will
please.
leave footprints of
Alright, cool. Now slice him. Lovely job. Lovely job. Okay, we can't quite get you fully there.
trust.
Let's have you jump over. We will then have you go ahead and do that. Love it. And then... so I need to hit him. I don't think I have enough room for that. Man, I wish I could get you a little bit closer, Kabbalah. Oh, I can. Perfect.
Let the
Love
blood
it.
of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Okay. I need to jump,
As honor
Here?
orders down, the
Love
other
it.
side awaits.
and now I shall do
As
this.
the tenants demand.
We'll do that. And we shall jump here.
Trust me, death is a blessing.
Beautiful. Absolutely destroyed. And are there any more enemies up here? No, those all look... A good person took care of... Okay, that's just them talking. I don't think I can use this to jump down, sadly. Oh, wouldn't it be so great to be able to use this tactic to be able to jump down from like this upper level down past this lower level? Okay, well, with that in mind, I don't want her to accidentally kill any... Oh! Oh.
I shall not fail.
Go backwards. I may hit Cassia potentially. Oh no, because she started there. Perfect. Okay, so now have her
The
jump
shadows
there.
will see it done.
I think if I jump here, I think it's in the... Yes, okay. Just like I thought. We can have her jump
As
here and...
honor
Oh!
ordains.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. I thought I was about to kill that person. End turn. Peasants are protected in combat from death. Alright, Heinrich, you take a beating. You'll be fine. Abelard? Right over here.
Tested tactics are the best ones.
Yep, they are.
At your
Pop
beck and
that.
call.
Pop that,
It
and...
will be done.
Excellent. I would like you to
At your
murder
beck
him,
and
though.
call.
Thank you. Thank you, Abelard. That was more what I expected. And I shall end your turn now. Pascal... I'm simply going to bring you up here to be reinforced by the buff and to assist here with, like, just breaking them. Oh, and actually... okay, do that. And then use the plasma gun. And miss. Okay, great. Perfect. Excellent job. Excellent job, Pascal.
I won't go
Heinrich,
down
you appear to be on
easy.
fire, which is great.
Naturally.
Alright, he's dead. Heinrich, can I have you switch to this for me, please? Thanks. Let's
But
go
of
and
course,
buff everybody.
Lord Captain.
Who's going next? Me! I will be going next! Sure,
Let's
go ahead and
see
buff
to
my
it.
strength. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't make myself be on fire. Okay, that's fine. Let's have you endure. Lovely job, sir. End your turn. Now, Abelard. Alright, Heinrich, go again.
Closer.
Lovely, sir. Lovely, lovely. Because see, now you can
I won't
him
object. I'm done with this
and
one.
murder him. That should be the last fella. I like how everybody saluted there at the end. They were like, yes, for the Lord Captain. Alright. Oh, absolutely we must salute everybody. But I do think we are going to go ahead and call it there. It's almost 5 o'clock, which means that we've been going for about 3 hours. I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad we've finally started the DLC. I've also just been wandering around, finding a bunch of nonsense to... Ooh, what's that? A relished anguish. At the end of the wearer's turn, they gain temporary wounds equal to the amount of collision damage inflicted by the wearer this turn. Collision damage. Interesting.
I know the Space Marine has that.
Okay. Where did that go?
Up your bum.
What? Newest? Did I put it in cargo?
What was it?
I don't even remember what it was called now. I just know visually what it looked like. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
It was something, I put it in my cargo by accident? Oh, okay.
Click the cargo tab.
Ah, I see.
And at the top, sorting, you can probably sort
By newest. Okay, that will be good. I don't know if this is the right area. Would it be, I guess it'd be in Armory?
Be under cargo, yeah.
Cargo list. Oh, this is just all my cargo.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this it? No.
Can you sort by newest, or?
I have it going from newest to oldest, but I'm not seeing it here. So it wasn't that. I'm just gonna go down the like full list for a second and see where it ended up. Nope, that's not it.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, I don't think it was like that big of a deal, but ah, there it is. Okay, let's get that in my inventory. Now, there we go. At the end of the wearer's turn, they gain temporary wounds equal to the amount of collision damage inflicted by... So I guess maybe do Thunderhammers have collision damage? Let's see. Pascal, you, inventory. Pascal. Two-handed melee weapon, light. Damage, strike count. I'm not sure. Interesting, though. Is that everybody? Oh, there's some goods here that we can loot. Lovely. I guess that's the stuff they were stealing from the guy. Lord Captain, this is where the sick and the broken are herded to die in various diseases. Don't touch anything.
Powers unseen uncover
I'm gonna
my
touch
path.
everything, Abelard. You can't stop me. Alright, but I do think we are going to go ahead and call it there for today. It was really great to be able to start the DLC. We will pick this back up, of course, probably at the beginning of next week. I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to use tomorrow to go ahead and...
Paint!
Yes, I'm going to be using tomorrow to paint. I have a recording for something that I'm doing this evening, and then, because yeah, we're actually nearing dinner time. Actually, we might have dinner first, and then I'll do the recording, and then I'll paint. But yeah, I am really enjoying this. I am super invested. I know that this game does not have like the greatest of reputations, because I know when it first came out, it too, much like everything that comes out modernly, it had a few bugs, and you know, they didn't have quite as much voice acting, I don't think, as they do now. There is still only minimal voice acting, which I know does turn some people off. However, I think that if like genuinely, if you are a Warhammer 40k fan and you want a game that is genuinely going to make you feel like you are living in that world to some degree, honestly, like, this is probably the best game that I have seen to do that. Because, like, even, like, I've played both Space Marine games, both Space Marine 1 and Space Marine 2. I've played a variety of the Total Wars and everything to get, like, the fantasy side. I've done, what's the one that's like Helldivers? Vermintide 2,
yes.
and then, what's the 40k version that I'm like completely blanking on? Darktide, thank you. Like, I know it's simple, but I'm like blanking on the words. So yeah, like Darktide. So I've played a variety of Warhammer games over the years, but this one is like, it really does feel like you're kind of thrown into a novel and you are a rogue trader. And I really, really enjoy it. So if you like that kind of thing, you like Warhammer 40k and you've not played this already, I would encourage you to check it out. I do think it's definitely worth your while. The characters alone are just very, very intriguing. And you have lots of options. Like, you can be a true, like, high lord and think that all of the peasants are beneath you, or you can play like I am and try to be a very goody two-shoes and help everybody and get you nowhere. No, I'm very pleased with what the progress we made, the choices I made today. So thank you guys for joining me. I have been Angela. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful hobby night. Make sure to go watch the No Rules Barred episode of Blood on the Clock Tower. That stars, well, not stars me, but I'm included. I'm there. I'm playing with them. So make sure to go check that out. Yeah, it's awesome. I enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.